What's good with you listeners? What's good with you? It's your boy Spence Faiska Crosby.
Yo, what's going on? It's your trainers. It's your coach's coach. It's William Taylor, CEO of New Wave Coaching.
And of course, Tyler Wellness on the mic, helping open-minded individuals every single day turn their talents to income.
We got the tea on deck. Tyler's cup is empty. Ours is filled. How did that happen? Go ahead and fill your cup, man. Like, why you playing around?
Man, you're right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Cups is filled. Set the intention. Man, Will's lagging behind. Hold on one second.
Man, I gotta fill my cup, man. I'm giving y'all some time out there, man. Grab y'all tea.
You want to sit to the brim.
Let's get into it.
All right. Set the intention, fellas.
Another great podcast episode.
Love it. I love it.
Let's do it.
This one, it tastes good. Got that marshmallow root with cinnamon again.
That tap of cinnamon.
Definitely tastes the same.
Yeah, I got a whole cinnamon stick in there. You know how people be like, he left a whole car there, or he left a whole baby there. I'll be like, they got a half baby? But like, that's the whole cinnamon piece right there. Like literally. Man, it's nice out. Well, the snow is. I don't like driving in this.
Scenic.
Yeah, it's very scenic. And it's calming. I love how snow looks. I don't like being in it, if that makes sense. I just love the way it looks, especially on mountains. What's crazy too, like, is my business is ran out of my garage, right? And when I met these two guys, well, we were all training in the cold weather. Like, that's crazy to me. I just be thinking, like, we crazy for training outside in the cold. Like, and you know what brings me up to this thought in my head now, like, how did we all meet? That's crazy. Like, how did this even unfold for us? Will, man, like, tell me the story real quick.
Man, so before I had met Spencer, I had actually met Tyler. See, I and another friend, we had went out of town and whatnot. We went to actually out of country to Europe and just kind of done some exploring over there. And I had bought this camera and stuff and just got a lot of content. And when I came back to the States with this content, I was like, all right, well, now I need to edit it. And I need to figure out how to do this stuff. So just kind of still doing the thing, working, going to the gym and whatnot. One night, I and my buddy would go to the gym kind of late, and I got the camera in my hands. And one of the workers at the gym, he asked me, like, hey, man, are you like a YouTuber or something? And I'm like, yeah, I guess kind of working on it or something like that. And he's like, well, hey, man, if you need some editing or whatever, there's this guy at the gym. His name's Tyler. He works here. And he's an editor, so you should get in contact with him and whatnot. So he ended up giving me his number, giving his contact to him, and then I ended up hitting him up maybe kind of a couple days later or so, maybe seeing him up there at the gym, kind of talked to him. And then we kind of linked up, ended up linking up. He just kind of told me what I had to do to edit the videos and whatnot. And from there, I kind of had some stuff I didn't do with the videos, kind of had to organize it, but I never really got a chance to get around to it. But just kind of still working and stuff like that. Ended up just kind of working at the gym at the boxing club and whatnot. And while I'm at my factory job at the time, I'm just kind of listening to this book called Think and Grow Rich. And one of the principles in the book was to start a mastermind. So start a mastermind, kind of reach out to your business-minded friends, so you guys can kind of facilitate and help each other and meet weekly or however you want to meet and kind of discuss your business plans and work together to make it happen. So I kind of sent out like a text message to all the business-minded friends that I could consider, all the business-minded friends I could think of. And Tyler was the only one who actually like took me up on the offer. Like, yeah, I'll read the book. And then he ends up reading the book, and he's really excited about it. And from there, we actually ended up forming a mastermind. So it was me, him, a couple other guys, and we're just in there and just sharing our business tips and helping each other grow our businesses.
Okay. So that's how you met Tyler.
That's how I met Tyler.
Okay.
Maybe, Tyler, you want to kind of go in on how...
How what?
Tyler, tell
me,
yeah, Tyler,
story,
let's see how what's your take on the story? How did you meet Will and whatnot?
I mean, honestly, that kind of wrapped up from my side. I kind of came into work one day, and then my coworker was like, "Hey, a guy from the gym was interested in having you edit a video. So I was like, oh, okay. Picked up the notepad, which had his number on it, and then gave him a call there. After we had formed the mastermind, though, let's fast forward a little bit. We had a couple guys, we were meeting up at a library, right? And then we had decided to take our combined essence, essentially, to make an event. And that's when they had reached out and told me, like, hey, I got this other guy that might be interested in doing this event with us, and that was Spencer, right? And so that's kind of how I had met Spencer from that instance, right? Because we were meeting up at the library, just kind of doing our own thing for a while, and then decided to actually make a public event for everyone else. Met Spencer. I was like, oh, he's a cool dude. We were filming for him. Did the whole commercial for the event and everything. We called it the Barbenders. And that was a really nice thing. And then after that, everything kind of just flourished from there. I started, coming out here, training with them, and here we are now with the podcast.
All right, so here's my take on the story, how I met both of these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and tell it. So I met Will through a guy named Jerell, and because I known Jerell since middle school. I went to middle school with him, and I forgot how it all became to be. I was looking for guys that did calisthenics, and it was hard to find people that did it in the city and that took it seriously. That's the difference. Somebody could just do dips, pull-ups, and push-ups, and they'd be like, oh, I do calisthenics, and that's cool, you do. But then you have the guys that know about the different terms, the different methods. Most importantly, the hardest exercises. Like, people that do calisthenics, really, they know, like, yeah, that shit's hard. And so I met Will through a guy named Jerell, and then they had mentioned a guy, Tyler, to me. And I was like, okay, Tyler. And I was talking about working on this move called the planche. And this was funny. So I think Jerell had mentioned Tyler could do it. I'm like, let me see. And so he did like a bent arm one, so it wasn't a straight arm one. So I was like, okay, at that moment, I was like, okay, yeah, there's a difference between these two different skills. But I was like, you know what, this guy seems like he's pretty strong. And I think I had invited him, but I don't know if I talked to him directly or talked to Will or Jerell. I can't remember how it happened, but he came to my spot. And then I think I put him through a couple of different exercises. I was working out with him too. And I was like, okay, so he got a little bit of skills. And then from there, we just kind of like stayed in touch with each other. I think that's when the event had happened. It was after, because we met each other before, but it was after the fact that that's where we had really collabed and stuff like that. And it was like, oh, from there, we just started working with each other. Tyler's a really good camera guy. He elevated me from the low budget angles, as I call it, to the higher end angles. I was gonna make a joke about how when Tyler came across Will about the editing, I would have been like, how much did you want to charge him? Did you want to charge him like $500,000? I was gonna be like, yo, like you ain't just go up to him and be like, yo, I can edit your video. Like, did you tell him like, hey man, like look, I charge this much. If you can't afford it, take your broke ass on and get the hell on out of my face. How'd you think about that?
So I think Tyler, I don't think he had developed that business mindset so much. It didn't seem so hard charging and like direct business offers seemed more of like this is something I do on the side and we'd figure something out, you know.
Yeah, it was definitely more like at that time I hadn't even read the book Think and Grow Rich yet, and that was a major turning point for like my business mindset. And yeah, you were right. We did actually meet up here, did a workout. It was Jerell, Will, you, and I before we did the Barbenders thing. I remember, I think on my Instagram story, it's probably somewhere in the highlights reel.
Oh, you know what's funny too? The fact that Tyler didn't charge you for it. Now, I'm sure like Tyler just didn't know, like probably, because you did editing. Did you do it a lot or did you just do it like, oh, okay, I do it?
It was more like on the side, just like for my buddy, we had a brand at the time, Falcon Fitness, and so I was editing for that brand, and that was really all I did work for.
Now Tyler can tell you, even I can tell you too, because I edit my own videos. You'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to charge you for that, because editing is not, it's a time-consuming thing. I think him and I just talked about it on Tuesday. Or was it Tuesday? When we shot a video on Tuesday, right?
Yeah, I think so. It was Tuesday.
Yeah, we were talking about just file sizes. And some of these file sizes are huge. And then sometimes you got to wait for things just to load. You got to wait. Editing is a time-intensive process. So I'm just like, when Will was like, hey, I'm gonna edit this video. And the guy was like, hey, I got a guy that can edit the videos. I'm just like, in my mind, like, how much did he want to charge you, man? Because I'm just like, he out here editing videos just like that? Okay. Hey, you can take over my editing anytime you want to. Because I love editing, but I hate because the amount of time it takes. But hey, it's crazy how we're all connected. And then to even like take this story even further, the fact that we're all on a podcast with each other. And how did we all start this podcast? We just kind of like, I think we were in the car one day, right? And we're like, yo, this is podcast material. Like, how did it start for us?
Yeah, so just a little flashback just to how I met Spencer through my boy Jerell. Me and him at the time were really big into calisthenics, switching out from stationary like gym workouts like the bench and the squat and getting into more bodyweight exercises like the planche,
The front lever,
handstand, front lever, call them out. There's a bunch of them. So many, just really hard stuff, and Jerell's kind of showing me, like this guy from high school or middle school that he knew, and he's like really good at the stuff. So time goes by. Eventually, we ended up working out Spencer, and he goes hardcore, man. He's good with this stuff, and definitely a young calisthenics master on his way. But from there, fast forward, and then we kind of continued training and stuff like that. I think we were getting back into the habit of training with each other, and we were actually on the way to do some parkour, and I think it was either on the way there or on the way back. We're just having a great conversation. Ideas are flowing, talking about some creative stuff. And then somebody's like, yo, this should be a podcast. This is a podcast. And then from there, we're like, yeah, we should do that. And then from there, we just took inspired action. And we said, hey, set a time. Boom, we're going to do it like this. And started the show. So there it is, man.
I'm going to add in one more thing in there, too, is because there was when we said, let's do this, right? There was 30 seconds of silence. And we were like, all right, let's schedule it. Let's get this on the calendar. And I want you guys to know, if you guys have great ideas out there, don't let it sit in the air for about a minute. Act on that as soon as you got it. 30 seconds, put it on the calendar, make it happen like we did.
So true.
It's very true. That's what I'm saying. When you surround yourself with like-minded individuals, like we said in previous podcasts, it makes that collective effort that much stronger. I just think about it like a wavelength. It gets thicker and it just shoots faster. You can even take that with something else. I ain't gonna take it there because I just thought about something. And that's what I love about the podcast, because it's just it's just us being ourselves, and we just kind of have fun. That's what I love. It's your own element. And even though it's three of us, we all have different perspectives and different walks of life. We each have, and I'm going to say this, we each have our own essence or element. But most importantly, we're all open to things. That's why I really rock with these guys. They're open to things. By far, we have so many different skills and tools to offer. But yeah, we want to talk about basically what is our future for the podcast. I know this is early in our birth and whatnot, a Q&A. Because I think I received a question about what do you guys want to do with your podcast? And ultimately, guys, we're just trying to give you not only knowledge, because it's welcome to it's fill your cup. See how I forgot that? My mind is everywhere, I swear at times. That's my excuse. So don't say shit to me, all right? But look, fill your cup, and it's filling your cup can be in so many different ways. It could be filling your cup in terms of hey, you might probably didn't know this. Filling your cup and motivating you. We got our cup filled with, well, mine isn't. Tyler isn't anymore. Will's is halfway there. But guys, talk a little bit about what you want to offer and what do you foresee with our podcast.
Personally, I think this is going to be a relationship with us and the viewers, and the listeners, I should say, because as we're growing, you guys are going to be talking to us in the comments and everything like that, and we're going to know kind of more of what you would like us to help you with and fill your cup on, right? So it's going to be a relationship where as we're growing, the community is going to grow around it, and then we're going to be able to add way more value. Personally, for me, I'm bringing to the table a ton of, personal development and business mindset and stuff, and learning how to turn your talents to income and all that kind of stuff. But, I'm also here to learn as well. And you guys bring a lot of assets to the table that, I'm going to be picking your minds on as well. So again, I think it's going to be a long-term relationship with us and the listeners.
Illwill, you got anything to add?
Yeah, man. So definitely, I want to get you guys engaged, man. Hopefully we can drop some knowledge, man. Spill the tea on as much topics that we know about or maybe we don't know about her. And maybe you can send in some requests like what do you guys want to hear us talk about or whatever, maybe some ideas. So yeah, man, just if we get support from you guys, just trying to inspire the nation, influence people to do better things, how to fill your cup, how to create a better life for yourself. So, subscribe, view, comment, and yeah, man, just three young black dudes out here doing our thing in the business world, and hopefully we inspire others to get into it. If there's young ladies out here who might want to hear what these young dudes are talking about, hey, tune in. But yeah, that's the plan, man.
Like he said, if you don't subscribe, if you don't view, if you don't listen, I'm coming into your crib. I promise you, I'm going to show up at your crib, and I'm going to make you sit there and listen to the entire podcast. Then I'm going to put my finger on your forehead. Okay, get this vision. And I'm going to say, if you know better, you do better. All right? But we ain't done yet. We're going to take a quick intermission. We'll be right back. And we back once again. We were just talking because we took a quick intermission, and we were talking about how we all met, right? And it's just like one guy connected us all, and that's Jerell. Shout out to my man Jerell.
Honestly, he's out there killing it. If you want to check him out on the gram too, we'd love to get him on the podcast, some of these episodes. I'm pretty sure he'll bring a lot of value to our listeners out here too. So again, yeah, shout out to you, boy.
Yeah, I think it's like Keep Pushing Kel the God or something like that. Y'all know his Instagram?
The exact title, I know it's Keep Pushing. That's the quote he's got. So let me double check the name.
Man, don't ask me.
But that's the motive, man. Keep pushing, man. It's a strong idea. Keep pushing, because in life we gotta keep pushing, man. I don't know his exact tagline, but
yeah, you had it pretty right. Keep pushing _Cal_L.
There we go.
So yeah, appreciate it, Jerell. It's crazy because with me, I'm not saying these fellas aren't lone wolves, but I'm definitely a lone wolf. It's always like I kind of like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And then it's like sometimes you gotta realize you can make it easier by teaming up with people, like-minded people. So it's crazy that Jerell connected us all. And I always think about I don't know what it is. Listeners, try to stick with me on this one. I always think about we're all little small clans, right? And you might be the clan in the far west. Tyler might be the one in the far east. I'm like the far north or whatever. And I'm just like, he come to my door, be like, yo, we want to help you. I don't want your damn help. Get the hell out of my damn face. We're just trying to help you. No, leave me alone. That's how I feel like I am at times. Like, leave me alone, please. I'm just trying to do my thing. And it takes a little bit of effort to for me to actually want to build with people, just because I'm so used to just doing things on my own. And I think when I was in school, I was always trying to team up with people to be like, yo, I want to make this project easier. Now I'm like, I'll do it myself. So it's just like, don't always restrain yourself from connecting with people. Even if it's for a moment, you can always get something out of a moment. So once again, thank you to Jerell. Thank you to you guys. We're doing the podcast. We've been consistent for like the last month. We started this, in the first week of January?
2021.
2021?
2021.
Yeah, so it's crazy. That was like, we're staying consistent. And I really have no intention of slowing down. Like, the biggest thing is, guys, we want to supply you guys with good advice, but most importantly, just great content. I think that's important because I don't want it to just be, hey, do this, you get better at this, and tell us about why you're getting better. I want it to be like entertaining. I want it to be funny. I want you guys to be able to smile, laugh, even cry, like get motivated, but at the same time laugh shit off, because don't take things so seriously. Don't be like that shitty anime character that's just like, I was thinking about Attack on Titan. Yeah, that's how my mind works. I could just go from A to B, 0 to 100 real quick. Levi was literally like looking like he's just so uptight. Like drop your fucking shoulders and relax, man. Like, dude, he's over here telling I think was it Sasha or Hanji. He was like, Hanji, don't touch that thing. It could be poisonous. Dude, it's not poisonous. Relax. That's how I am at times. Like, relax, Spence. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll chime in on that too for people that are watching anime out there. Yeah, at times, I might be more like a Levi, and at times I'll be more relaxed and everything too. And the thing is, I just have to bring awareness to the times when I might be more uptight and, understand that, again, if you take yourself too serious, this is a journey called life, right? And in this journey, nothing really matters at the end. Just, did you have fun on your journey, right? So what did you do? Did you impact others? That's great, but don't take yourself way too seriously.
And then just another thing to add to that lone wolf mentality, I definitely have at times been attributed to acting that way. Even the way we grew up in society, they teach us at school, like, you got to take the test and it's all you got to take it, or you might have parents telling you, like, oh, that's all you, man. Nobody's going to help you. You got to do it by yourself. But try to really getting us into a space where you can work with others and work with others creatively to create more, because you got to think about it. Just like the old saying goes, two heads are better than one. So if you got more people around you, more energy, more motivation, and just make sure that you're getting with those people who are pushing you forward, and accountability, extra accountability, holds you to a standard.
I'm going to add something to the lone wolf as well there. Even back in the day when I first, was starting to do something like online, my very first usernames was literally solo, right? I literally would try to do everything on my own. And, more recently, it's like, yeah, these, bonds that you create are way stronger than trying to take everything on yourself. So you got, literally all three of us here were saying at one point, we were doing something that's, more by ourselves, and realized that through teamwork and collaborative effort is the best way to go. So I know there's someone out there who necessarily needs to hear that, right? So you're going to have people reaching out to you. Instead of trying to just take on whatever struggles you got going on yourself, just try to hear them out, see what they're about.
Yeah, don't try to just be alone all the time. And certainly, like, the journeys that we choose, I can only speak for myself. It's a thing that it has to be me. But you're always gonna have those roles that stick out that you need to be like, all right, I need to reach out to this person. Like, I might be working hard Sunday through Saturday, right, by myself on my calisthenics and my martial arts stuff. But then it's like, hey, I collab with another trainer that's really good in GR, who I think is one of the best. Like, seriously, shout out to my man John G. You a beast, bro. Like, you really helped me get to that next level. But I still crack your head open. But, like, seriously, I might work hard, but at the same time, hey, I collab with John G on Monday, then Tyler on Monday and Tuesday and Fridays, and podcast Tuesday and Saturdays. Will, the same thing. Guys, we gotta get another workout in, man. We ain't got a workout. Well, you guys missed. Yeah, y'all missed the last 2 weeks, man. Like, y'all missed the last 2 weeks. Well, did you
work out?
Damn, I worked out today. I went to the damn gym.
To Blues?
Yeah, I went to Blues. I had to kick the bag, man. I guess that's just the thing I want to do now, just kick the bag. I hope you guys come
I was figuring you'd be up there. I was thinking about going up.
Yeah, you should have just came, man. It wasn't a lot of people there at first. Then it started getting a lot more people, man. I'd be trying to get content on top of having a workout, and it just be like, I'm gonna kick your head open, man. If you get in my camera view, I promise you, man. I'm telling you, like, sometimes I just wish I had warm weather all year round, so I could just be outside and train. That's what sucks. But no, I'm just rambling at this point, guys. I think this was a phenomenal podcast. You guys have anything else you want to add?
Nope, that's gonna be it for me, man. Just go out there, man. Work collaborative with people. Find some teammates. Find some team players who can help you out.
And yeah, I mean, we pretty much wrapped a lot of the stuff up, really nicely. And like I wouldn't want to say is making yourself a priority. Again, it's not selfish. When you say you're going to make yourself a priority, it could be a team effort. You're doing the best thing that's there for your team. So again, make yourself a priority and make your projects a priority.
With that being said, we're going to go ahead and log out, like that meme. Like, you ever seen
Logging
that meme?
off.
Like, you ever seen that meme with
Signing out.
What's her name? Damn, what's her name from The Simpsons? The little chick and her mom, Lisa. Yeah. She's like, go ahead and log out. You ever seen that meme? No. Okay, I gotta show these guys this meme. But anyways, we out. It's your boy Spence Crosby, aka Faisca. Peace.
William Taylor, CEO of New Wave Coaching.
And Tyler Wellness, again, helping open-minded individuals make themselves a priority and turn their talents to income. Peace.
Peace.